Does this feel familiar to you all? A child no older than 5 years old is sitting very quietly still for hours, but not because he's content, but a screen is distracting him. On screen, his name is Robert. And if you were to ask Robert, "Hey, what are you watching on your device?" Well, that doesn't seem very appropriate or healthy, does it? Especially for young, impressionable children the age of Robert. I'd say it's even scary. And I think we would be on the same page, I believe. This is the reality, the problem that Robert is facing right now. And this problem that Robert is facing is a problem that I believe millions of children worldwide are also facing. Perhaps even the young children in your own homes. So, the question arises, what do we do about this? How do we address this issue? How do we address this entire issue in this situation? Do we let it be, let the children and the device be, and risk turning our children's minds, brains into mush? Or do we restrict the child's access to their digital devices and risk a tantrum? Well, to answer that question, I believe we have a solution, a proposal that might help alleviate this issue. Let's take a look together.
As a parent, I used to feel confused about how to help my child spend time away from screens while still learning something meaningful, but PawPal changed that.
Kamu mau nonton film apa hari ini?
Nonton Elsa.
Kamu lebih suka Frozen atau Moana?
Frozen.
PawPal isn't just a doll, it's a playful learning friend for my child. It's fun, cute, and of course engaging.
Kamu lebih suka nonton screen atau PawPal?
PawPal learning happens naturally. My child can talk, play, and explore new things, all without screen time.
Hari ini kita menebak suara. Saya akan memainkan suara acak dan kamu coba tebak apa itu. Selamat, jawapanmu benar, Yoka. Ya, kita bermain Land Adventure. Aku akan memberikan kamu soal matematika. Antivis mempunyai 2 bola merah. Kemudian Anda mendapatkan 7 bola biru dan semuanya. Berapa banyak bola yang dimiliki Anda sekarang?
9.
Selamat, jawapanmu benar, Yoka. Teruslah berlatih, kamu hebat.
A dashboard is also available for parents to view interaction history, responses, and their child's progress while playing with PawPal.
Terima kasih PawPal.
That was a teaser of PawPal, our solution to address digital overexposure in young children. How will PawPal work to address that? Well, before we get into that, let's get more acquainted with the issue of overexposure at hand. Take it away, Rachel.
Okay, so more than 50% of children in Indonesia aged 5 to 6 use mobile phones every day, with the average screen time among 3.5 hours per day. And it's beyond the safe limit recommended by the WHO, which is only allowed 1 hour per day. And so this becomes the problem. Why? Because screen time makes children's growth and development issues.
Yes.
Yeah, correct. And so because of it, parents, however, often struggle to find the alternative to make the screen-free solution to make the child engaged and entertained. So
that is the gap that we are facing right now. Now, before we dive into how our solution will work, let's get to know why screens even are so irresistible to young children. Based on the scientific studies that we've gathered, we found that screens offer 4 aspects. Firstly, instant, immediate gratification. Second, dynamic and personalized content. Third, gamified experiences. And fourth, ever easier access at our fingertips. Screens are inherently designed to overwhelm and overstimulate children's senses. That's why screens make children engaged and wanting even more. This is not the childhood that we should accept. Children deserve more. Children deserve connection, a chance to grow, and imagination, not just doom scrolling. That's why we created PawPal, a screen-free interactive learning companion for children aged 4 to 8 years old. Through interactive conversations, PawPal encourages children to spark imagination and strengthen their cognitive skills, and again, all without screens. PawPal is an agentic AI-powered learning companion. Here is the tech journey that powers the magic of PawPal. PawPal has an onboard microphone embedded into the doll that consumes the child's voice, and our speech-to-text module digitizes what the child has just said. Then it forwards the information to our agentic AI core, which is where the magic happens. Our agentic AI core consists of a large language model as well as a text-to-speech module. So, with that in mind, PawPal is able to generate responses that are human and warm, and not only reply but also think and reason with the child. Our backend pipeline is also created in such a fashion that all of our modules are swappable, are adjustable, and we can even add new modules should the need arise for it in the future. PawPal again has 4 talking modes. First of all, Talk to Me, which is a conversational mode that encourages children to express themselves and enhance social emotional skills. Second, Would You Rather, which is a conversational mode that is full of fun and lighthearted questions, encouraging children to think creatively and critically. Third, Guess the Sound, which is a game mode which encourages children to practice their listening skills. And fourth, Math Adventures, which encourages children to practice their counting skills. All of these modes encompass the best aspects of screen experiences, which are dynamic content and gamified experiences, but in a healthy and controlled amount, which still promotes growth in children. So, why PawPal? Again, PawPal isn't just a toy. It is a learning companion that not just listens to the child, but also understands and grows with the child, with every child it meets. And for parents, PawPal is equipped with a dashboard that brings insight into every moment of growth, which makes this PawPal, which provides PawPal with that edge over all other competitors in the educational toys market.
Yeah, so we also focus on the personalization of PawPal. So PawPal's AI module can be embedded into any item a child loves, like for example a plush toy, a doll, and even any items that kid is favorite. Also, this idea is inspired by Build-A-Bear, a brand that built a multi-billion-dollar empire by creating a strong emotional bond through personalization and co-creation. The opportunity is also huge because the educational toy market is projected to reach $3 billion USD by 2033. Also, privacy is our top priority. PawPal is the first Indonesia child-safe AI toy that comply with our government regulation number 17 of 2025. And this is our future improvement, which is moving forward, we plan to make PawPal voice more expressive and personal, strengthen the AI performance, and force smoother interaction. And also we want to introduce new insight that help parents to understand their child's learning journey with PawPal. In the future, PawPal also can grow beyond in the home, like for example into classes, preschools, and daycare centers. It can support interest-based learning and language learning, making PawPal a flexible learning tool for many different places and needs. Also, we have proudly won first place at Samsung Innovation Campus, selected from over 10,000 participants, judged by industry leaders and government officials. We also had the opportunity to present PawPal to our Vice President, Gibran Raka Buming Raka. So, next,
That is all for our presentation today. Thank you so much.
PawPal, let childhood outshine the screen.